My lords and burgesses of Parliament, at the opening of the last Parliament 1 year ago, none of us could have imagined the events that would transpire the following year within the wider world and within the kingdom of Scone. Nevertheless, this kingdom remains united, and now more than ever, we are reminded that the lifeblood of our kingdom is the strength and character of the citizens within it. During these troubling times, it is a helpful reminder to remember that we are not on our own, and that many of life's burdens are not meant to be borne alone. I hope that this kingdom will be a continued source of strength in the year ahead as we move forward together. As we look into the future, it is time for us to consider well the future direction of our kingdom. I encourage all of you to be active participants in the kingdom. While this kingdom demands no minimum time commitment, I sincerely believe that the time, effort, and love that any person puts into this kingdom pays dividends, not only for the Scottish people, but also for the person investing the time, talent, and energy into efforts to better this community. I commend each of you who have worked particularly hard in this endeavor over the past year, in particular Lord Chatsworth, who took over the burden of premiership from me, and to all the members of my government in the last year who have tirelessly worked in various ways for the betterment of the kingdom. It has given me great joy in recent weeks to welcome new citizens to our community, and I note with favor efforts being made by my government to attract new citizens and make Scone more visible in the world at large. My lords and burgesses, while we must never forget who we are or lose our special character as Scottish folk, we must nevertheless be willing and, indeed, eager to embrace building the future of our kingdom. There is nothing wrong with trial and error. As every citizen or observer of this kingdom will know, this kingdom has had just as many stumbles and missteps on its growth and journey. Just as a cathedral, we did not find ourselves constructed overnight. And while much of the structure of our kingdom is set, there is yet more to still build, and more room to grow. It is my earnest hope that over the next few years, we will continue to build our understanding of what it is to be a Scottish citizen, and what our identity as a kingdom is, while cherishing those parts of the kingdom that make us unique in the realm of miniature polities. As part of this next step of growth and the construction within the kingdom, I have determined that it is proper that the royal house should be renamed. The House of Montwelland shall be retired and venerated as a part of our kingdom's history, and the royal family shall henceforth be known as the House of Walsingham. It is my great hope that this will mark a new era in the history of our kingdom, and I look forward to seeing what part each and every one of you has to play in building it. As we open a new parliament and inaugurate the creation of a new royal house, I call upon each and every one of you to undertake a role in constructing the future of this kingdom. New beginnings bring new opportunities, and I hope that every member of this parliament will follow the example of many of our active citizens in stepping up and making your voice heard. Whether it's participating in a parliamentary debate, tabling a parliamentary bill, asking the government if there's a position that needs to be filled, or participating and initiating discussions within the Hound and Quarry, there are limitless possibilities for how each and every one of you can contribute to our beloved kingdom and can play an important role in building up our identity as a kingdom and your identity as a citizen within it. Noble cousins, beloved sons and daughters, it is my happiness to report to you that the kingdom of Scone and her empire are at peace, and in her tranquillity I do well and truly open this Parliament. May you deliberate in all candor, wisdom, and charity, to the edification of all who have occasion to witness your common enterprise. And may the blessings of Almighty God be with you, your family, and loved ones during these times.